Hi everyone, welcome to my channel. It's Nikki here, and today is the first Wednesday of September, which means it's time for the Scavenger Hunt September Collage Challenge with a postage theme, hosted by Leigh from Leigh's Art Studio and Julie from Art Junk Journals. I'll pop all their details down below. So I have picked a page in my journal and we are going to do some gluing. Just clipping down that side there because it tends to roll over. And I had quite a few things that were postage related, but not as many as I thought. But we're starting off with a template that I got from, I think, a Daphne's Diary magazine. And it's, of course, to make a DIY envelope. And you sort of have to have envelopes to post letters. So I thought that would be a great way to add some colour, but keeping it on the neutral side as a great base piece. So popping that down, just using my fingernail to score it down into the centre there because I forgot to grab my bone folder and it's in another room. This next piece I'm putting down has a beautiful vintage typewriter on it. Very handy for when writing to someone if you don't like your handwriting. And of course there's a cup of coffee there. So I had to include that piece. Now this next one, of course, is a picture of a not very exciting but a very typical letterbox. We all need one of those if we want to have our mail delivered. So I'm popping that down there. The next one is a partial picture of a postcard from Paris, which I'm popping down there. The only part of that I hate is that big black pen. So I found this little image of old-fashioned dip pens, and I thought that looked much nicer than that black blob. So we're popping that down there. The next thing to go down is a piece of map because obviously post can go all around the world. And I just happened to find this in my stash and I thought, well, that's a great size for this. And then have a look at this gorgeous thing, also from a Daphne's Diary. It's a girl and her puppy dog, and they're walking to the post office to mail some posts. So I thought that definitely deserves a place on this page. Then the next thing I've got here, delivery, what is it? Oh, I've forgotten what it says. Delivered straight to your door. Well, that's what postmen do, so let's pop that down. I've got a piece of scrapbooking paper here which has a beautiful vintage pen on it. So I thought a little bit of vintage pen is great. This image here is of some handmade paper that has been folded up to make envelopes. I thought that was a good inclusion. And I did manage to find a few little words and phrases that I thought suited postage, and so I'm including them. This here is a picture of a gift for somebody. Of course, we post gifts to people that we can't actually see in person. And another one of those little phrases, I think that one might be, oh, which one's that? Yes, I can't even read it doing this voiceover, but there it is. The next one here is a stack of old letters. I'm pretty sure they're love letters. So guess what? They're going down. I know I've got a few envelopes here, but look, there's at least a little bit of variety with them all. And yes, the word letters. The next thing I've got here is a little postage stamp. So we better have 1 or 10 of those, I think, on this collage because, let's be honest, it's about post. Then I've got this cute little ship here. This is to represent mail going via sea mail. And, of course, I also found this tiny little plane, which is perfect to represent airmail. Now, I'm just grabbing my little ephemera folder here that I made out of a stamp album, an old one that I had. And I want to include another couple of stamps and just fill in a couple of little spaces there. I keep all sorts of tiny ephemera in this, and I actually have got a video of how I created the cover. And it's a perfect holder for all those little bits of ephemera. And even though I have thousands of stamps, I just keep a few in there color-coded, which makes it easy to grab one that's suitable depending on the project I'm doing. Now I think it's time to grab out my ink and add a few stamps. I have this set. I think I got this one off AliExpress ages ago, but it's perfect. It's all sorts of postage-related things. I think this one is airmail, of course, so we definitely need that. Then the next one I grab is, one of those postmark stamps, very appropriate for this page, I think. Then the next one I grab out is, again, one of those marks that looks, that you can get from the post office. This one I think says Washington or whatever, I don't know. But we're going to pop that down because that's appropriate. Little bit of space up the top there, I think that works. And then the last one I'm going to use simply says airmail. And we're going to pop that down as well. And then I think we are pretty much done here. I like white space in my collaging. I love happy mail and postage, so I've enjoyed doing this immensely. Thank you very much for watching, and I will see you all soon. Stay safe and stay healthy. Bye for now.